to the tier 2, the Special Forces Navy SEALs. Then it goes down to Rangers. Then it goes down to LURS. So we were the first ones that got tactical satellite communications technology, and it blew everyone's fucking mind. We had known it was out there, but in the regular army, no one else had it until we did. I was there when we first got it. And that's when we learned the stuff that tier 1 has, Delta and SEAL Team 6, no one knows this stuff exists. Okay. And the way it was believed is that our technology in the military, at least, and this was 20 fucking years ago, was at least 10 years more advanced than what we knew actually existed. So when we got the tactical satellite radios, they actually had that 10 years prior. I mean, I got them around 2001, so that shit had been out since the early 90s. Now, I'm talking, for the first sergeant comes on my streams now, he just retired. He's saying, no, dude, now it's 20. The shit that's out now that we know exists, the real shit that's being used in our government and our military is 20 fucking years more advanced, and we will not hear about it for 20 fucking years.
If in 10 years the Navy SEALs are running around as cat ladies, I'll say I was wrong.
They very well might be right now. They might be doing that right now.
Ladies, can we all just agree that Stargate SG-1 was created for plausible deniability?
Yes. Yes, of course. We can all agree on that. But to Adam's point, yes, I know exactly where he's coming from. I have military in my family, all that other great stuff, and that's always been the consensus. The consensus, well, from a civilian anyway. You know, I've worked.
At least you're knowledgeable of it, though.
Yeah. But I've worked for DOD. I've worked for all the other groups, and it's always from our perspective, it's always been 10 years behind. That's always been what it is. It's like, hey, whatever you're seeing, the government has had it 10 years already. That's usually the trickle down effect. So
I have no doubt about that. I'm definitely not arguing that the government has technology more advanced than the private sector, and they keep it from us. I'm not even arguing that. I'm just arguing the fact that what they want is sexy cat girls like they see in little anime pictures, and that's just not going to happen. Like I said, even when we do start blending DNAs and stuff, you're not going to get cat hybrids. It's going to be like your stamina goes a little longer because somehow they took some thing from an animal that has really good stamina and somehow
super soldier serum is
essentially.
You are gonna have Red Hulk running around all over the fucking place. God damn it!
You're so hung up on the sexy cat lady thing. All I'm trying to talk about is just. I'm trying to talk about fucking real science genetics. I don't care about the sexy cat people.
Ladies. That's all I want.
I want to point out that there's no reason to believe that they have not been able to create animal-human hybrids in 20 fucking years since Dolly came out. And like we've been saying, I'll bet they had the clone technology long before the news came out they're fucking cloning sheep.
Well,
so this shit's been out for 30, 40 fucking years. They've been doing this at least.
Is that these guys who are holding the information hostage are doing it because they want sexy cat ladies. And I'm just saying, motherfuckers, you're going to be close to death before you get sexy cat ladies. I'm sorry.
Quit stomping on our dreams. Listen, JB brings up a good point. This is actually a thing. Rich people will clone their own pets to have the exact same pet for years on end. When it's close to death, they will start making their old pet again. That was actually a statement that Malay, I think, has had the exact same dog for well over 4 times now. The exact same breed.
Paris Hilton probably has poor little Tinkerbell 400 at this point.
Yeah, that dog's always fucking killing itself every fucking chance it gets.
Good South Park reference.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But, okay. Can we just say that if sexy cat ladies were awesome, we could all have one?
Why do we want? I don't want no cat lady.
Yes.
Dermy.
Yeah. Tail. Yeah, that's fine.
I
don't want no goddamn cats like that and furry bullshit.
Yeah. I agree.
Can you imagine
the
hairballs they cough up?
Listen, quit trying to ruin our fantasy here, other Adam. Okay. Quit it.
Did someone say cat lady?
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
See, obviously the furry wants some furry.
Don't make me get your pets taken away from you for their own safety, Dermy.
I ain't gonna do anything to my animals.
Sure.
My animals. I ain't doing that part. What at Cloud? I'm scared to figure out what you're gonna have me do next. I'm always scared. You put
Never
weird
trust
shit.
never trust any of his links.
Yeah,
No.
that's very true.
We have learned this the hard way.
Mm.
Especially after last week. After Tuesday, we learned don't trust his links. We saw things we didn't need to see. But what is it, Cloud?
Well, I was just gonna say if they were real, then they still won't fuck you.
Oh,
God damn.
burn!
Okay, after
You know
that
what?
burn, I'm gonna redeem you and make you feel better. I meant to point this out earlier. After watching the video of you shaving earlier, looking back, dude, you look good, man. I'm giving you a legit compliment. I forgot how fucking fat you really were before.
I need to start losing weight and stuff again. But yeah.
Hey, Eric K is here.
Eric K,
K,
yes, I can
over
finally
on-
give you my wrench. Yes, what's up,
Eric
dude?
K, over on Vets Talking side, for $2 says, "Hail all you beautiful people! Hail Vets, Eric K."
Hell yeah. I met him back in Vegas, and I told him immediately, first thing, you got to pop in my chat so I can give you my wrench. The moderator, the fucking guy moderates everything. I try to come up with something clever. Welcome, buddy. So happy you
he's one
finally
of the
popped in.
The master moderator.
The master moderator, there's a good name. And
that is
yeah,
good.
we got to do a soul
I
show
like
for
that.
the super chat. Thank you, Eric.
You gotta
You got
not say it that way. I want to give you my wrench.
I told him I told him that in person, and right there was Shags, and he's like, "Oh, dude, that sounded a little gay." I'm like, "You think I didn't mean it that way? Come on, dude." I'm very well aware of how gay that sounded. All right.
I'm gonna give
All right.
you my
Well,
wrench.
Okay.
we've been talking about all this cat girl stuff. Here's a quandary that's a little bit more
Real quick.
down to no, not quick.
No, it's a super chat from Kratos.
Oh.
Kratos El Kratos on the Rumble side says, "Cloud, good point. Imagine a woman with even more catitude. Also, yes, massive props on the weight loss. Very obvious improvement. Keep it up." Oh, thank you, Kratos.
All right.
And
So
we'll-
here's a situation
we'll do this before I
that's
torture
a little
you.
bit easier for people to comprehend. I'll read this for guys. Guys, me and my sister did the 23andMe, and it turned out me and my sister aren't related at all. We both
Wait, what?
speculated she was adopted, and we started flirting and was having sex within a week.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Oh.
Wait, let me finish. Let me go through the whole thing. A few months pass, and our mom catches us fucking mid-orgasm. She spazzed
Wait,
out
what?
and started. Let me finish. She spazzed out and started crying. Told Dad and started vomiting. I told that we know she was adopted, and the 23andMe proved it. My mom said she wasn't adopted between sobs. I contacted 23andMe support, and we got the results of someone else. I went to move in with my dad, and I'm not allowed to contact my sister anymore. My sister is freaking out over the fact she fucked her bio brother. I still want to keep fucking her, though. Do I have a lawsuit here against 23andMe?
Oh.
I feel like they are at fault here.
This is a fake thing. This is fake.
This
Hell
can't be
no.
real, but at the same time, we live in 2023. We have president house plant. I don't know what's real and what's not real
President
anymore.
House Plan.
Jeremy,
We
I
just
would
had
have
the
no-
Marvels happen. We have a bunch of Marvel rumors coming out the wazoo, and part of me thinks, you know what? They could be real. I'm starting to think that this is real. Okay.
Jeremy, I would have no doubt that you would put a post out like this. You just want to put your picture on it, dude. The guy,
You don't know that that's
he would not
actually
put his face on
We
it.
have retards up the wazoo out there worse than me. Okay. I think this is real, and that's a sad state of affairs in this
I want it
country.
to be you pervert.
Okay.
Oh.
Hold on. My brain had to catch up. All right. Because look, we don't have this in Collegeville. All right. So I don't. So basically, he was into his sister the whole time. Let's just get that out the way.
Yeah.
He wanted to bang his sister even before the 23andMe thing happened.
Yes.
So
Apparently
that's
so.
already enough for me to want to rip out my insides. So once it came back that they made him that they weren't related, he immediately started banging his sister.
I'm more confused that the sister wanted to do it and then became sick over doing it.
I don't know.
No. The mom became sick and the dad became sick and the sister's freaking out after she realized he is biologically my brother.
But the sister jumped on it awful quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They both wanted to fuck each other. That's what it boils down to.
Once upon a time, I was told this. A friend of mine was in a bar, and we're all wrestling fans out here. He was in a bar, and he ran into the honky tonk man in the bar.
Cool.
And it was at the bar, and they had a chat. And at the end of the chat, honky tonk man looks at him and says, "Son, all women are whores." Take from that what you will, but Alpha's right. The fact that she was on that pretty quick, she was jumping that stick. I mean, yeah.
That's just Chris. Look, okay, all right. So let me help you out a little bit while I'm about to throw up in my mouth. So in the colored communities, we have what's called
you're black?
Believe it or not, like we have something called play family. Now, what that means is someone that you've grown up with that isn't related to you, but you grew up and you have a bond that's like family. Okay, so it's like that's my play cousin or that's my play sister or whatever. Or sometimes once we get older, we drop the play and it's just like, oh, that's my sister, that's my brother. That's just how we grew up, and that's how we always have that relationship. Once that kind of a relationship is established in our communities, that's just how it is for life. That's just how we get. So I'm taking this mindset and putting it with my biological sister. And my biological sister, I know that we are family and we have a family relationship. And somehow, some way, I have convinced myself that ramming my penis into her body is a good idea.
Dre, aren't you glad I leave this for this and I don't bring these up on Sunday? Aren't you glad?
Oh my God! I would have. Oh my goodness! Yo.
All I can say is Kratos of Kratos for 5 on the Rumble side again. I don't think anyone could go lower than Dermy. This reminds me of Joe Dirt.
Yeah,
Joe Dirt.
You're right, Dre. Yeah, if I got a freaking thing, if I had my sister for all these years, and then all of a sudden they got the test and it's all like she's not your sister, I wouldn't be like, you know what, that means we can have sex.
It's
like
open season.
Never.
Open season.
It's insane. It's just insane to say. Even if we weren't related, we have a bond of family.
Just proves they both wanted it.
Oh.
You look at someone said this is 2023
4chan post. Nothing. This is not real,
dude.
Yeah,
go on fucking.
You see, it probably is bullshit. But at the same time, there are people that go in this world and actually do shit like this. Okay,
look at fucking Pornhub. It's like 75% incest porn now.
No, there's a difference.
There's a difference. Nothing wrong with stepbrother doing stepsister. That's okay.
Yeah, that's
no. Okay, you know what? I think it started switching more to that. It was for a long fucking time. Like I can't even fucking remember. It is bad. Okay, it is really fucking. It is like every other fucking video is incest porn.
And how do you know this?
Because I go on Pornhub and it's just there. It's in your face. It's just open the page up. It's there.
You spend too much
new
time
video
on Pornhub, dude.
How do you?
I'm not saying like I'm there all the fucking time.
Wait. Kratos brings up a good point. How do you know all this? How do you know that they're related? How do you know that all this happened?
Just look at the fucking titles.
I'm not on there enough to know this, okay? So how
you don't have to be on there a lot. Anyone, go on there right now, scroll down in the main page, and you will see half of them will be some kind of incest porn.
Dermy's Pornhub references or preferences are all dick on dick, so he's not going to see any of this.
I don't know if it's technically incest if you are absolutely not related in any blood way, but 2, do you think literally it's just been the past couple years that like dudes have been wanting to bang their fucking stepmoms? That's been since there was a stepmom.
No, it's not just a stepmom thing. Like the titles even say like oh, my sister wanted to fuck me or my dad and blah 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 blah. It is not just stepmoms. I get what you're saying because there's the milfs out there. It's you get a fucking kid boner when all of a sudden daddy comes home with some big titty fucking hot blonde. But that's not what we're talking about here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Kratos, those aren't up yet, but I can look at 2022's most popular thing for Pornhub search. I don't even know
what's
how
happening?
to go through.
Are you actually searching Pornhub right now?
He wanted me to look up the most popular search in 2023 on Pornhub, and I couldn't find that, but I guess I found the most popular search in 2022, which was reality. I don't know what that means. And then number 2 says gender.
What?
Probably real porn, like people who make it at their house type thing, like reality.
Here, this is what this is what I'm seeing.
I'm gonna be sick.
I'm not, dude. I'm not saying that I think that the searches are necessarily
what's happening.
It's what they're being fed. It's what people are being fed. Just go to the main page, look at the main page, and start counting how many times you see something about some sort of family shit.
So number 1 is homemade porn. Okay. Number 2, this is from 2022, is the transgender category.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Damn, Dermy's been on there a lot. You're moving that.
Dermy added a lot to that. Okay.
Dermy's been bumping those numbers.
Number 3 says group sex, so threesome and onwards.
Go Team Venture.
4 is outdoors. 5 is positions, scissoring. Feet.
So weird.
There's Adam.
That's a brain thing. They can't help that. That particular thing about foot is kind of just close to another part of your brain. The wire that's a wiring thing.
And I'm gonna tell you this, Adam. The Pornhub sees what videos you're searching for, and then they give you more of the same. So if you're seeing a lot of that particular porn,
dude, I'll tell you, no, dude. For one, I use VPNs. All right, I use a fucking VPN any single damn time I go on that kind of shit. I ain't taking any fucking chances.
Listen, be a classy man and do it on your phone.
Here's the thing too. I'm not saying to look at what people are interested in, but look at what people are being fed. Because, like, again, tinfoil hat, I think that you look at everything that's going on, forcing our kids to have to look at sex at a young age, forcing transgenderism on everyone. It's not about what people are actually interested in, but what they're being fed to try to enjoy. So you look at the amount of incest porn, and I'm saying that they are trying to degenerate our society by infiltrating us with that kind of stuff.
You're talking about the Pornhub algorithm.
No, it's not an algorithm. Just feeding it to you.
Kind of.
It's full of it. I'm saying the amount of shit that you've seen like that. They even said it on Crowder too. That all of a sudden out of fucking nowhere, like the porn sites are now just full of family incest shit. It just all of a sudden in the last few years it exploded. And it's not because people are interested in it. It's because they're trying to degenerate our society.
I agree.
I somewhat agree.
I'm glad the black man is always agreeing with me at least. Fuck you all, the rest of you white boys.
It's true. No, Adam's right. No, because Adam's right. Now, let's rewind the clock a couple of decades for those of us that will remember. The main junk that was in adult entertainment stuff was just MILF stuff. That was the thing. It wasn't the idea of your mom. It was somebody else's mom that was super hot. That you want to do stuff like you remember back in the late 90s, like Stifler's mom and all of the great stuff.
Yeah, that was the first time you ever even heard the term MILF was from American Pie. Yeah,
exactly. So we were all like, oh, she's so hot because it's like older women that are hot and they have blah blah blah. I was into it 110%. God bless me. But this generation is being infiltrated with some degenerate filth that is beyond my
hey. Be careful with the degenerate filth, okay? My femboys are my femboys.
Degenerate filth.
And Guyvermectin, thank you for the proper terminology. You clearly have a bigger brain than I do. Curated depravity.
He probably isn't
Curated depravity.
He probably isn't drinking like us.
But, that's an SAT word.
Real quick.
They want to get us. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Al. No, you first.
I was gonna say they want to get us used to what the elites are into.
I don't want to.
Okay. Now it's real tinfoil if you want to talk about keeping it in the family for the elites. I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, come on. We know damn well that's not tinfoil. That's fucking that blue blood shit.
But real quick, Duke Devil for $40. That means that's 2 shots, and you fucking stream deck. Come on. There we go.
You gotta turn that shit up.
I know that's the laziest clapping
That one was a
ever.
little quiet.
Yeah, your shit's real quiet.
I also have my sound effects low because people complain about it a lot, so I just boosted it. That sound better?
There you go.
There we
Yeah,
go.
some come out low, some come out high. You know, I remember when I first had mine, people were complaining that my shit was high. So
Yeah, and I try to I fiddle around with my levels all the time. But Duke Devil for $40 says these topics are making me drink more. So should you, Dermy. So this is going to be
Drink.
shot number 1.
I thought you learned your lesson, did half shots like me.
I do.
Okay. He's just doing 2 half
What
shots.
are you,
Okay,
what
I
are you
guess
drinking, Jeremy?
Tin Cup.
Wait,
What?
what?
It's called Tin Cup.
Huh?
I don't know what that is.
That's a
It's
movie.
whiskey. It's a whiskey.
It's a whiskey.
Oh, whiskey. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool.
Don't worry.
Isn't there a movie called Tin Cup about golf or some
Yes.
shit?
Yeah.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Cheech Marin,
Kevin
whatever.
Costner, yeah.
Good movie. It was a good movie.
It's an
And
okay
Don
movie.
Johnson.
I like it. This next topic will definitely get you guys drinking because I heard this from I think it was the Nooner. I heard about this, and I immediately looked it up, and I might be ruining Adam's Metal Monday. But this came out just 4 days ago. Come on, load, you stupid. Why did it?
Oh, dude, you are rude. Yeah, son of a bitch. I was saving that for Monday.
Well, too late.
I've been sitting on this for 2
Yeah.
weeks, you asshole.
No, this one just came out 4 days ago.
No, it's
No,
been
he
out
literally
since
told me.
Dude, I've had it since Monday. You're full of
It
shit.
says published 4 days ago, right there.
Yeah, I had it on Monday. That's 4 days ago, you idiot.
Yep. Day it came out, he's all like, next
Okay.
week we're gonna do this, and he told me about this exact thing.
Well,
So yep.
I found it via the Nooner, so we're gonna
Yeah,
go
I found
over
it
it.
before Gary found it, so I was saving it for Monday. It was only me and Devil last week, so it was just 2 of us couldn't do it.
Well, too bad. We're doing it here.
I
8
protest.
things the Rings of Power does
you.
better
Fuck
than
you. I'm not
Peter
taking part in
Jackson's
this.
Lord of
Fuck
the
you.
Rings. Well, he can be mad as much as he wants. I mean, I found it, and I wanted to talk about it. So, are you guys ready for this? Because I read through some of these. It's pretty awful. Number
This show
8.
still on?
Yes, Rings of Power will be coming back here
Well,
soon.
they had a 2-year delay between the first season and the second season,
And they were
which-
allowed, I believe they were allowed to still.
which is
do
a
their
show
stuff.
killer. You have that
Yeah.
much delay
Yeah.
between seasons, you are killing your show, and it's a shitty show at that.
No one was watching it anyways.
I was.
Yeah.
And then watching
You were
it
hate
with
watching it.
Yeah.
Adam. That is very true. But
You watch
Number-
it to make you like to watch shit that makes you suffer, like straight
that's
porn.
that is very true.
Oh,
Shit, I
God.
just
Like
said it's
straight
very
porn.
true with straight porn. I like straight porn too. I'm an equal opportunist.
Oh no. Oh no.
Number 8, Rings of Power makes Sauron a more interesting character.
Nope.
Sauron was an unseen villain in Jackson's Lord of the Rings. That's the point. He was never supposed to be
that's the
seen.
point.
He was never supposed to be a character and be humanized. He's evil. In Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, Sauron was far more of an invisible villain. The idea that the Dark Lord was nothing but a giant flaming eye was an invention of Jackson's movies. Well, yeah, it was because he wasn't even in the books. He was just a being in the books. And
But
in no way, what?
But he also wasn't a human, so they're them seeing
Yeah.
they're digging on
Yeah,
Jackson.
he's basically like
An elf.
a corrupted angel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
He looked like an
yeah.
elf. He had the appearance of the
Yeah.
elf when he was manipulating them.
Technically, Sauron
Actually.
and Gandalf were on the same level. They were both
Mhm.
angels, of
They
the
were
gods.
And I always forget what they were actually called because it's
Mayar,
No,
Mayar,
Mayar.
Mayar, I believe.
Mayar.
I didn't know any
I
of
don't
this.
remember.
Y'all are
This is
fucking
deep.
teaching me
This is
things.
deep.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
a Lord
deep
of the Rings
Tolkien lore.
nerd.
This
Yeah.
is deep Tolkien lore that I'm probably lesser than Alf. I just know a decent bit of it.
The reason why Gandalf didn't have the power that Sauron did is because Gandalf was sent there just to guide humanity, not to have the power to control humanity.
And also, Sauron was a follower of Morgoth. They both came
Yeah.
down at the same time, and yeah, they were basically the fallen angels. But as we move on, and in no way reflected the canon character. The Tolkien's various noted and unfinished stories collected in posthumously, I don't know, published as
Posthumously.
Posthumously.
Yes.
posthumously published as the similar. I can never say the actual name.
Similarian. Even I know
Yes.
that.
I can't pronounce it. I know what it is. I cannot pronounce it. I've tried it.
Why don't I have somebody else read this then? God damn it.
Because you don't want to participate. So, and other books provided even further detail about Sauron, including his multiple plans, forms, and general personality. Prime Video, The Rings of Power, really works in that it brings these aspects to the screen. Hallbrand may be an invention of the series, but he's better reflected who Sauron was. No, wait, what?
No,
He was a simp. Sauron didn't care. Sauron just wanted to destroy. He simped for Galadriel.
And Sauron didn't take the visage of a human in the books before his physical form was destroyed. He took the visage of a elf.
Yeah, he's able to change his visage, but he's never been in a human form. They just created that when they created this monstrosity.
What was he when he went to Numenor? Because he convinced the Numenorians.
He looked like an elf.
He looked like an elf, but his physical form was destroyed when Numenor was destroyed. So all he had was his spiritual form.
Yeah.
Peter Jackson.
And I also love that he's supposed to be he's this powerful Dark Lord, and they made him look like some fucking yuppie bike like fucking mechanic. It's fucking stupid.
Okay, number 7, Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings changed Elrond. Elrond is a far kinder and less critical in Rings of Power.
And
he's also more feminine. Elrond is among the more critical characters in Lord of the Rings lore, and though Jackson's films communicated this to a point, their version of the elf was nothing like Tolkien described. This had much to do with Jackson's decision to make Arwen a stronger character, which was a great choice otherwise. Wait, what? Oh, because you guys have to do feminism. Okay. And to add more conflict to her relationship with Aragorn, Elrond was aggressive and distrustful as a result, lying and manipulating Arwen to keep her out of harm's way. The Rings of Power version is more faithful to Tolkien's work, wise, kind, and enduringly good. I think I said that right.
I love Pleeple's comment over here. Jim Bob Sauron.
Yeah.
I was about to point that out. That's hilarious.
God,
I have a question.
What?
How do these people sleep at night writing these lies?
They don't. They're evil.
I don't like. Look, me. Like, I've been on record.
They're basically Sauron. They're basically Sauron incarnate.
And my thing is, look, I've been on record several times. I am not a Lord of the Rings fan. Never have been. Never will be. It never appealed to me. But one thing I've always respected is Tolkien's work. I've always respected Tolkien's writings, and because I understand his writings' effect on not only literature but cinema in general, and to see how these people have butchered this man's legacy. I don't know how you sleep at night. This is and then to claim that Peter Jackson, who tried to be as faithful as he possibly could to that material, is somehow the inferior brand.
But think about it, though. But he's a straight white old man, and that means that he's clearly automatically racist. You got to remember the kind of people who are doing this. They love the idea of taking stuff that came from white men and manipulating it to bring it to their modern fucking woke era in their ideology.
But the difference is with Tolkien and the fans of Tolkien is that Tolkien was ADHD with his level of detail that he gave into his universe. He went into insane amounts of detail, including the tides and the sun and the moon. It was insane. So they can't, with that much detail, they can't go in and change that without getting a bunch of backlash.
Well, another thing is they've been wanting to destroy Tolkien's work for decades. This has been their white whale beyond belief because, one, Adam's right, he's a straight white man, but also it's just a blatant story of good versus evil. And has
well, I mean, isn't there like other more controversial part? Like he's Christian, he's
Catholic. He's
a man of faith. He's just an all around normal good person, and the fucking left hate that. That's the enemy. We are the enemy. Good people are the fucking enemy. You're right. Whoever said they are Sauron? They want to destroy all that is good.
They don't like it because the way Tolkien portrays good and evil, it's a very white and black, no gray area kind of universe, and I put it that way, but it is what it is. Evil is evil and good is good, and that's how he portrays it. And good, we live in an age where everything, our expectations are subverted.
And that's one expression that I've always hated. I think it's only come up in the last couple of years. Subverting expectations. All that means to me is two things. You're going to give me garbage, or you're going to give me something that I don't want. I hate that expression, subvert expectations. Just give me something good. And you don't have to subvert anything. The idea that I have to now besmirch somebody's writing, which of course came before me and it was much superior to my own, I have to besmirch it, rub my dirty butt cheeks all over it, and then serve it to somebody, then tell somebody that my serving is far better than the plate that you got before that was darn near perfection, is absolute idiocy. I cannot, like the writer in me always comes out when it comes to this type of stuff. Because when it comes to lore, once you start disrespecting lore, not only are you disrespecting the creator, you're disrespecting the fans that have bought into that story and ideology. And I've given this example several times before. Just like anything else, there are three things you don't screw with: Tolkien, some type of scriptural writing of any sort, and or a menu. And these are the three things you don't screw with, because you will have something burning. If you do something that's supposed to be adapting like the Bible or the Quran or whatever the case may be, you better be darn near scripture for scripture accurate on the screen or any other adaptation, or you're going to have the religious folks coming down to destroy you. Same thing for Tolkien's writings. Tolkien's writing is practically a Bible. That book is freaking ginormous. And the people that have read that stuff live by that stuff. And they take the principles that are from those writings and apply it to their lives. Then you take those writings, you pervert it, and then tell these good people that have idolized this work and have made their life work to idolize it, telling them that they're bad people, that they're terrible people for believing in something that is greater than themselves. These people are degenerate garbage filth, and they need to stop touching stuff that don't belong to them.
They're worse than people that watch femboy porn.
Exactly. They're worse than Dermy.
Yeah. You know, it comes from this awful place of accepting mediocrity in my mind, because you gotta look at it from where it's coming from, and that's the universities. And long ago, you had the people running those universities, the intelligentsia, decided, instead of coming up with ideas and thinking shit out, thinking critically, and then proving their hypothesis. Instead, now they just say something and you have to take it as fact. And that's bled into every other thing. Writers don't have to write good stories. They just write stories with as much diversity. And then if you disagree with it, it's because you're a bad person, not because they wrote something that's a pile of shit. And this is how it is throughout all type of thing. It started in academia and now it's gone down to that thing. You see this with these professors. They'll just say something, and then if you doubt it, like critical race theory, they don't have to prove critical race theory. They just have to say it exists, and this is and you have to take it at their word. And that's kind of permeated so many different things. No one's creative anymore because you don't have to be. You don't have to create something amazing to get fans and stuff. You just have to sit there and try to guilt people into watching your really bad movie.
Yeah. Well, let's continue on, shall we? Because number 6, dwarves aren't just comic relief and Rings of Power. Again, they're comparing this to Peter Jackson's Rings of Power. I don't even want to read through this one. I can just tell you. Did anybody think Gimli was comic relief?
No.
I mean, he brought he definitely brought a little bit of goofy entertainment, but it definitely wasn't like comic relief. No,
he did. He had some comic moments, but he was a badass.
Yeah. You remember Fellowship of the Rings getting into Mines of it was Moria, right? Yeah, Mines of Moria. The moment he approaches where the coffin is and his bellowing of sorrow and stuff for what the hell happened to his cousin. That is not a comic moment. That is a deep and impactful moment.
I think the best moment with Gimli was the moment between Gimli and Legolas, their relationship, that they were two races that basically, I wouldn't say hated each other, but despised each other.
No, they hated each other.
And in the end, him and Legolas formed this relationship, this friendship beyond anything. And if you look in the books, it goes well beyond what the movies describe. To the point where Legolas got Gimli a ride over to the Undying Lands because he just voiced, like, because of their friendship, that these elves and dwarves came together and were able to be friends.
And I think he's the only dwarf that ever gets to go to the Undying Lands.
Yes.
If you want to talk about anyone who's comic relief, it's the fucking hobbits. It's those two goofy, the three. All three of the other hobbits, other than what's his? I'm not that good of
Frodo.
Lord of the Rings.
So you're talking about
other than Frodo, the other three the other three. Those
Samwise.
are the fucking comic relief.
I would say Merry and Pippin, but Merry and Pippin still have their moments. I don't even say anybody's comic relief within any of Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. They are all just characters.
Yeah. No, they all had funny moments. At some point or another, there was some sort of a joke or some funny moment. And if you total them up with the elf and everyone else, he probably has no more than anyone else does.
Every character in the Fellowship had a funny moment.
Yeah,
every one of them, even Aragorn had a few funny moments.
Kratos says comic relief is somebody that's only there to basically cause a laugh. If anything, it was Pippin. I would disagree because Pippin ends up getting like real moments within the Return of the King. Like he no longer becomes comic relief.
Yeah, the way they're classifying comic relief, it's all like Gollum would have been comic relief because some of his moments were funny, the stuff he said, but I wouldn't call him a comic character. So I don't know.
I'm just starting to read this reduction of Gimli's character to comic relief. He was not reduced to comic relief. He had some fun moments, but it wasn't comic relif. Here's number 5.
Shit up.
I don't even have to read through this one. I just have to give you guys say this one.
No.
Orcs look fantastic in Rings of Power.
No.
Bullshit.
They do not.
Bunch of the evil white people compared to
Peter Jackson's. Had to change them to white because that's just how things are these days.
Just like the white Klingons in Star Trek Discovery STD. Yeah.
Yeah, just you guys. I don't even think I need to pull up a picture of Peter Jackson's orcs. You can just tell night and day. Peter Jackson's orcs looked fantastic compared to these guys.
According to whoever wrote this, they look fantastic because they're the bad guys and they're white.
Well, Screen Rant, 90% of what Screen Rant does is they want you to hate click it. It's all about getting hate clicks because you knew they were going to put this kind of stuff in there. They're just saying this stuff because they know we'll rage about it and we'll look at their stupid article to rage about it. So it's a trap.
Well, Devil just killed this segment.
Don't worry, we're on number 5. We're only on number 5 out of 8.
It's still fun to go through. I'm just saying.
These know what it is. These people will be out of
you
business.
You just pulled the curtain up, though, dude.
No, these people will be out of business in a year or two. They just
probably they will.
The way the media is going, they're just going out of business left and right.
Yes, they
Hate's not selling as much as it used to for them.
And Kratos, I agree. Jar Jar Binks is more of comic relief. Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings.
No, he's a Sith Lord.
No, the Rings of Power made a Isildur out to be a femboy.
Do not go down the Darth Jar Jar Sith road.
No.
I like that idea.
I couldn't help it.
The Rings of Power made
You
the
would
Rings
like
of
that idea.
the Rings of Power version of Isildur was a femboy. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
he just was.
He wasn't even. He didn't even do anything. The only thing he did was
Have a sister
save a
with
bunch of
giant
people.
tits.
Have a sister with giant tits. He ended up lifting up a giant. No, he didn't even lift something up.
Despite
He did
despite
nothing.
the issue that the Numenorians were like 6.5 to 7 foot tall, and none of these people in this show looked like they were, or even appeared remotely they were that tall.
Wait, Isildur was never meant to be a villain, but that's not how the Lord of the Rings movies would tell it. No, he wasn't a villain. He was corrupted. He was
Corrupted by the ring.
Yes, that wasn't a villain story. That was a human story. All sorts of people became corrupted by the ring. That doesn't mean they were a villain. Hell, fuck, guy that corrupted by the ring. Boromir, thank you. Boromir's whole thing was he got corrupted by the ring, but he didn't. He ended a hero.
Yeah, as soon as he was separated from the ring, he became a hero again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they say that in the thing that men are the most susceptible to it because we most desire power. He was easily corrupted because he's a man, just like it's just.
Oh, they're gonna take that and say that women can't be corrupted. You know that.
Yeah. If
Number
only
3,
women got the ring.
Rings of Power gave elves characters more variety.
All right, I can talk to this.
It made them lame and gay.
In the books, they talk about dark elves, but the dark elves were the elves that didn't follow the light or the calling of the gods to the Undying Lands. They're the ones that remained in the dark. The Undying Lands were the only area of Middle Earth in the early ages of Middle Earth that had light. The ones that remained in Middle Earth and didn't go to the Undying Lands remained under the moon or just under the stars. That's why they were called dark elves. They had light-colored skin. They were not dark in colored skin.
Well, their point isn't even that, but we will get to that, trust me. The elves of Jackson's Lord of the Rings were more or less the same, ethereal and definitively good. Ultimately, this meant the personalities of the elvish characters began to blur together. This was never the case in Tolkien's version of the fair race. Characters like Celebrimbor and Fëanor? I don't even... Fëanor, thank you. Were known to have significant faults, which often came down to pride and hubris. This communicated far better in Rings of Power, where these characters are seen to struggle with temptation in a far more relatable way, and where the elves entirely defined from another. Entirely defined from one. Okay.
And I was referring mainly to the Don Lemonless character.
Yeah, I know what you were referring to, but they made all the elves the same in this too. They were all either grandma wearing dresses or gay. That is how they all came off, except for Don. No, even Don Lemonloss character was kind of gay, even though he had things for a girl. It was kind of.
He had a tight fade though.
Yeah, very tight fade.
Wasn't he chasing some white woman in this show?
Yeah. Persian.
More Persian. Yeah, more Persian. So.
But he had a tight fade for living in a medieval world.
Here's number 2. Middle Earth is more diverse in Rings of Power.
And you can go ahead and turn this off.
Diversity is our strength, everybody.
Good God.
So we're stronger here because we have Dre.
All right. So
something?
The great thing about Tolkien's writing is that Tolkien's writings, his Middle Earth was diverse, but much like most of human history, like people's groups were together throughout the entire history of Earth until recently. So in southern Middle Earth, you had more Middle Eastern looking people. In the eastern Middle Earth, you had more Asian looking people. In the West, you had more European looking people. And that's how human history has been up until recently.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
But black dwarfs, black dwarfs, people that live underground most of their lives. Black dwarfs, black.
Aren't these European stories?
Yes.
And like I've
Yes.
said this a while back, and Adam has clipped this, and we play it every show on Sunday. There are no colors in Scandinavia. It's the reality. We ain't from there. We're not from Europe. We're not. We're from Africa.
And honestly, mixing of races didn't happen until the last 200 to 300 years.
Thank you.
Well, they like to say, well, there was a small contingency of black people, maybe here, maybe there, maybe there, but they weren't. Yeah, they traveled. They were either brought over there as not in the kind way, or they traveled there later in life. That's why they want to say that these places were more diverse than anything else, but they were a major minority.
But most nations were homogenous.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But check this out. Let's just say that's true. Let's just say there was some travel either forcefully or non-forcefully. Would that then change me? Let's just take this as far as this culture is concerned in Middle Earth. Would I then transform into an elf?
No.
So either way you spin it, it doesn't make any sense. I would be a completely different race or breed or whatever creature that's living in an area in which elves exist. The elves will maintain their pale skin color, and here comes Blackie Dreezy is up in the piece. That's it. That's just how it works. I won't become an elf. That's not how anything works. If you take an African zebra and put it in Canada, is it now a Canadian zebra? No, it's an African zebra that's in Canada.
But that's the thing. Tolkien allowed for other, in the race of man, he allowed for variety. There were other races of different colored skins throughout Middle Earth.
Weren't the black guys the Haradrim?
The Haradrim were southern Middle Earth. They were African or Middle Eastern in appearance.
Yeah, that's why they don't want to acknowledge it, because in the reality, Tolkien didn't acknowledge everything, and the Haradrim didn't work for the good guys.
But in a lot of the writings, not all the Haradrim were with Sauron. But they could have done a story based on that, but they decided not to. They decided to change Tolkien's writings.
Shadows of Mordor do a whole
Shadows of
DLC
Mordor, it does not.
Shadow
yeah,
it's
Shadow
not
of Mordor,
canon, but
yeah, it's not canon at all.
But they do a whole story about a black Numenorian.
No. He was from Gondor.
He was Gondor, but a black Gondorian.
His DLC was just about him running back to defend it, it was retarded.
The Gondorians were olive in color skin, much like Southern Europeans. That's what they were supposed to be. They're dark colored hair, but olive colored skin.
Okay. Number 1, Rings of Power covers more Middle Earth stories at once.
Ugh.
Stories we don't care about. We all agree that besides Adam, these little fuckers deserve the camps more than Adam does. Legitimately. They are evil and a pox upon the world. They deserve death. I don't care about their story.
They're cannibals just like you. You should love them.
No, these are dirty hippie cannibals. These are something completely different.
This is the worst representation of hobbits I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But they eat and kill their own. Well, they kill their own and then they eat them. That's all you got to know.
What?
Yes, they let them fall behind and die, and then they eat them if they need food.
Is that actually represented in the show?
Yes.
I don't remember them eating them, but
you read between the lines. They ate them. They're cannibals.
They're cannibals?
They were awful people. But
the show was awful. What was the controversy over whether or not they are hobbits?
Because they're called Harfoots. They're in this world they're called a hobbit.
Harfoots are hobbits.
All right.
But they can't say hobbit.
So basically, they paid for a certain portion, the rights to a certain portion, but they didn't pay for the name Hobbit.
The appendices.
113 pages.
They can call them Harfoots based on what they purchased, but Harfoots are a one of 3 types of hobbits.
But they're not allowed to say that they're hobbits.
Yes.
No. Just like they can't say wizard and they can't say Gandalf. Yet everybody knows that not Gandalf was Gandalf.
It's gonna be Saruman. I'm placing money that's Saruman. Because they can't say Gandalf, but I didn't hear anywhere that they couldn't say Saruman.
In the books, there's 3 types of hobbits, and that's why they mention the types of hobbits, but they don't call them hobbits.
But even then, we cover more Middle Earth stories at once. What do we cover? We cover Numenor. We cover the Southern Lands. We cover elf fuckery, and then evil creatures right here. Do we actually care about any of those stories? Single one of those stories. Do we care about?
Did.
I would have loved a good several season story to cover the fall of Numenor. That would have been amazing.
Yeah,
but
they
didn't
right.
do that.
Yeah. Instead, we have MAGA Numenorians. Make Numenor great again.
That and the set pieces looked like the set pieces of that show looked so damn cheap.
Yes. Well, they got peed on a lot, so. But what? How do you guys feel? You love this list, other than Adam. Well, Jewish Adam. Did you guys have fun with this one?
Fuck yourself.
He's so mad that I found this.
You'll talk about it again.
Yeah, you will. Here, I'm gonna refresh real quick because StreamYards is being a bitch. So, come on, load, you fucking.
Oh,
bye, bitch.
Devil, share my screen. Share my screen, Devil. So apparently, there's a company out there that decided to make furniture that looks and smells like human skin, and Dermy's gone right out and bought them.
What the fuck is this?
It's your furniture.
What?
Your testicle furniture.
That's Dermy in hibernation.
Testicle furniture?
That's what it looks like to me.
That's so gross.
What the hell is this shit?
It's furniture that looks and smells like
Adam,
human
why are
skins.
we? I don't want to see your foreskin or any of this shit. Take it off.
I'm Jewish, you fucking retard. I have no foreskin.
Yeah, that's actually a really dumb joke in the Dermy.
Fucking
The
idiot.
one person on here who would definitively know if he has a foreskin or not.
I don't know this shit. I just know he's Jewish. I don't know the whole practice. What is this, Cloud? You told me to bring this up. Wait, when you nut in a robot girl and the cum hits the power supply. What the fuck, Cloud? What
What's happening?
I didn't even know that song. I just saw them.
Shit. I saw you freaking out in the private chat, Cloud. That's why I pulled that up.
Hold on, there's another one. I asked you, would you?
Would I? Is this the one? Would I? Which one?
The one I just put.
I know. I just pulled it up before our show. Everybody, which one are you asking?
The one with Albert Einstein.
I would not do Albert Einstein.
Oh, yeah.
I would not do Albert Einstein. I would not do Albert Einstein.
Yes, you would.
No.
Or would
You
you?
said you would fucking do what's his face?
Why does Albert have boobs?
Nancy Pelosi is Nancy Pelosi. She's stacked.
Oh, here we go with the Nancy Pelosi bolt-ons again.
Those are stacked individuals. Okay, this
To be
is
fair,
Albert Einstein.
To be
Albert's
fair,
got
I
some
wouldn't fuck either of the
tits.
people in that picture.
No.
I mean,
Have you seen how long her nails are, dude? There's all
Yeah,
kinds
she
of
even
things
talks.
under those
She even
nails.
talks about how difficult it is to
Oh,
wipe your ass.
God,
you scratch your
Adam,
asshole.
why?
Oh my god, a penis! What the fuck?
It's Derby's Monopoly set. It's Derby's Monopoly set.
That is a very incorrect shaped hat there. Oh.
Dermy collects $200 when he goes to jail.
Who's playing Monopoly and saying, I want the penis cuff piece, please?
That would be Dermy.
I got one more.
Oh my god.
No, not that one. No, this is Dermy in blackface.
Wait, what?
Oh, what?
Well, this is about to get canceled.
It's Dermy in blackface.
Is it just a picture of Dre?
No,
I'm scared to pull this up.
Oh.
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 You
Oh,
falling and he can't get up.
What the hell is he trying to do?
I don't know, but you know what? You deserve this.
Yeah, he's trying to put tape over the camera. Why is the camera there?
I don't know, but he deserves everything he got.
He's gonna make some of that homemade porn that's so popular on Pornhub. He's setting up his camera rig, and
it's when he's rolling on the floor and he's trying to get his momentum back. It gets me. I keep trying.
You know what's funny is Jeremy, like the second he saw him fall and roll over like that, he got kind of like jumpy because his natural reaction is to attack his ass. It's like when something runs and a dog has to chase it.
This is when Dermy gets too drunk and forgets to turn the stream off and realizes he got caught in blackface.
So Dermy got a little excited.
Yeah. He's all pray. Oh crap! Sorry, no. It's just
man. I'm really curious on what he was trying to put up there.
I am too.
But I saw the Minaj poster.
I'm really curious how hard the fucking house rocked when it hit the floor. Did you see everything move? It was like an earthquake. Boom!
It's the end of the world. Grab the
I got
children
something
and
for
run.
you guys. I kind of want to find this article, but I just have the screenshot of it, and I gotta say this: these guys had bad luck. Oh, let me pull it up. They made the biggest mistake of their lives in going to his house. 2 burglars sodomized for 5 days after breaking a rapist house.
So, what is this? Your idea for a vacation?
Wait. So they tried to rob
He's got dog tags on. Fuck.
Oh,
Adam's all like, "Oh crap!
Right.
I knew he looked."
He's the dude's Navy. He's the dude's Navy.
All right. So that's soldier.
That explains a lot.
That's soldier in the picture, and the 2 on the left are Dermy and other Adam.
Oh God! Oh God! This is other Adam, obviously. Wait, you can't see my mouth. God damn it. The one that looks more scared than the other one is other
That
Adam.
dude looks terrifying.
He does
Adam,
have a very hairy chest, which is something I've been accused of.
I was gonna say you gotta shave that chest, bro. What the hell, man?
One thing I can say that I do not wear whitey tighties though. So.
Only after you rape some dudes, huh?
Only for special occasions.
Only for
Wait, your post-coitus ritual. Got to secure the boys afterwards.
Was he a gay rapist before they broke in, or is that...
I don't know.
Yeah, was this already a thing for him, or did it just start when he got broken into?
I don't want to know. All I know is he was a gay rapist.
They broke into his house.
Here's a question. If you break into somebody's house and they happen to be a gay rapist and that happens to you, is that justified? Like, is the guy justified in punishing them that
legally?
way?
No.
In
fact, do not rape you.
Duke, we need legal advice.
Well,
Okay.
is this a stand and shoot situation?
So you cannot legally do anything sexually to somebody against their will, no matter what they do. So no,
that's the strangest form of self-defense.
That's why Dermy gets fight for it.
Well, no. Kratos asked a good question here. Is it better to get sodomized or shot?
What?
Shot.
Would you rather be shot or sodomized?
Shot.
Would you rather get shot or sodomized?
I'd rather be riddled with bullets than be sodomized.
If this guy became a gay rapist because they broke into his house, it's kind of like that brother and sister fucker. It's like, yeah, if you already had the idea, if it came to you,
we have circled back to that, haven't we?
We have gone full circle.
Devil's been waiting. So we
Eric, I can't thank you enough for being a trooper and hanging around with this fucking shit show, man. Thank you.
Hey, this is my shit show, and I'm proud of it.
Oh,
by the way,
God.
I have one.
But to his credit, that's true. If he became a sodomizer at that moment, he's been thinking about it for at least 15 consecutive years.
He's been plotting it out, and as soon as someone
he's
started
just
rattling, no.
Finally, I got a reason to do it.
Yeah, Soon as someone started rattling his doorknob, he's like, "Ooh, it's time."
It wasn't surprised. It wasn't.
This has been his
surprised somebody-
fantasy ever, like for fucking years.
No one was surprised he was being robbed when he leaves his front door open with signs saying "My shit's in the bag."
Oh God.
I'm rich, bitch.
Duke Devil says,
I'm rich and I have no weapons of any kind.
Castle
Except my
Doctrine does
penis.
not protect sodomy. Okay.
This is a gun-free zone sign. It's hanging up there prominently.
I keep my shotgun in my pants.
Send this to me.
Oh no.
And no.
Oh no.
Wait, can you see it? Is it on screen or is it not?
Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, no, there's just a black
no.
line right now.
Black bar.
Yeah, it's just a black bar for me.
I don't know what that. I try to share a window, but okay. That was weird. Apparently this is everybody's porn history.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Segmented out by area, and Kansas pretty based. Just gonna say,
Right,
Kansas
I'm in
is pretty
Louisiana,
based.
so yeah, black.
Arkansas is black.
What the-
That is
what the-
that
Texas
does
is
not seem right.
panties? What
What the fuck's going
about
on in West
panties?
Virginia,
Wearing
dude?
them or sniffing them or what?
Apparently, my state
No.
is college.
Oh
This
no,
can't be
Wisconsin is pegging. Why?
I've seen this
real.
before. This came from Pornhub, but this was them like grouping it up all based
It's
on
like
like
the
who
top
was
searches.
yeah.
I'm
top
just looking
searches
at
in
this,
each
John. I'm
area.
looking at DC. Why is DC BBC? Explain this to me. We don't
Well,
need,
Well, it's better than
Those
pegging.
politicians,
we don't
you know
need
what
to
they're
look
looking
that
for?
up.
Big black ass.
California's Asians. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with.
There's a lot of black.
Furry.
Maryland
I
is ASMR.
I like North
Legatus has
Carolina.
asked a serious question.
Okay. You want to look at that and make the point that America is not racist? Look at how many fucking states the primary one has something to do with black people.
That's true.
Oh, but
Okay.
they'll just say that you're just fetishizing the races.
I love
I'm
that
fine with that.
Idaho. I love that Idaho is hentai when it's like one of the most conservative United States.
I'm
Kansas
calling
is hentai.
shenanigans on this map. What the fuck is Mormon porn?
It's Mormon porn.
Orgy?
It's porn about Mormons. You know, it's a bunch of people, multiple wives, things like that. You know, or like Adam said, orgy. Real quick,
Is that
Legatus-
Utah? That's not Utah,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, that's Utah.
Is it?
Why the
Okay,
fuck-
of course it
That
is.
makes no damn sense.
You know.
Wait,
Have you
would
heard
Utah
of
be
Mormons?
looking up Mormon porn?
That's what
Yeah.
it says.
Yeah,
Utah
well,
would
that's
be
because
looking-
that is
no,
the
no,
Mormon capital.
Yes,
I don't know,
that's where
but-
I was going with.
But
Mormons
West
looking up
Virginia-
Mormon porn.
I
Shut
want to
up.
know what's.
I'm
Sorry,
more
go
worried
ahead.
They
about West Virginia.
they want to believe. Well, okay, they're already fucking like
What's going on in South Carolina that they're looking at gilfs?
Shit, they are.
What's going
I'm
on
more
down
worried
there?
about West Virginia.
Yeah, what's going on in West Virginia?
Is that the big black ass?
Oh.
Or...
No, that's
trans.
The trans.
Wait. Is Virginia? Is that what say smoking?
Yes.
Smoking.
What's
Oh my
smoking
God.
porn? Wait, what's smoking
it's
porn?
chicks fucking while smoking a cigarette.
Dominican.
I don't know
wonder
what's going on, but I know I don't like it.
hentai?
Who is the strap on?
That's Tennessee.
Tennessee.
What? You know what? That makes a lot
Jeremy,
of sense.
do you
Real
know
quick,
where any states are besides your own?
I know where Missouri is. I know where Nebraska is. I know where Oklahoma is. I know where Texas is. I know where Colorado is. I know where New Mexico is. I know where North and South Dakota are.
Okay,
and I know
okay,
where
we
Florida
get
is.
it.
He's gonna name all the
Hey,
states.
shit.
Why
There's
is
50 of
why
them. We
is-
don't need all this shit.
Why is Washington State so obsessed with fleshlight?
I don't know, man.
Oh, dude,
Wait,
yeah,
why-
that's just a dude fucking a fucking little
Alaska.
flashlight.
Alaska. Breast expansion.
What?
Oh, that's not
the
bad.
fuck
Is
is
this
that?
what people get
Yeah.
boob jobs?
Okay with that.
No. It's actually a very
That's when
weird
They
thing.
morph it, and it just keeps expanding in the video.
I think the
All
most
right.
appropriate and
Yeah.
non-surprising one here is Oregon is furry porn.
Arizona and the shower porn makes sense. It's
Re-
hot and dry here.
Really
Yeah.
quick to answer Legatus' question, we are still green. We
For
are
the moment.
still green.
Nevada.
Wait, all right, hang on. My depravity doesn't know what PMV is in Ohio.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
PMV.
Wait, what? What?
Point
Yeah, what
H
is
In
it?
Ohio.
Oh,
Go,
PMV. I don't know
go
what
to
that
the
is
Google.
No, I don't want to. I don't have my VPN on. I'm not doing that.
I'll look it up. Give me a moment.
Wait, no, not wait.
Take your browser down.
Oh,
Close the
shit.
window.
Take your browser.
Yeah, I was gonna say, please don't put that in, please.
Okay, I put it.
That was my bad. I
no.
fully accept that was my own stupidity.
I put it in. It says porn music video.
Oh,
Porn
I've seen
music
those.
video.
I've never heard
There's
of a
actually some
porn
good
music
ones.
Video.
Yeah, there's some
What's
good
a
ones.
porn
I'm not
music
gonna lie.
video?
So you take something like Cardi B and you put porn to it.
Oh my god.
I think we broke Dre.
Ah,
Oh, we broke Dre a long time ago.
This. I
Do
don't
this.
want to know these
Here,
things.
I'll break you guys even more because PETA put out. a tweet
No.
yesterday.
Wait,
Whoa.
Pleepulus says he
Not the
thinks
PETA
that
thing.
the San Diego Navy bases drive the Asian results for California. I believe that.
That probably makes sense. But PETA put this out yesterday.
Oh, I
Uh,
thought
so
that was
stupid.
We're lucky turkeys would never do this to us. You don't have to do it to them either.
Well, Jeremy,
honestly-
this is your meal. You're a cannibal.
No,
If
I am-
turkeys were the dominant species, then yeah, I'd be okay with it.
it's not
I
my
hate
fault that
PETA.
turkeys are so retarded that they look up and try to drown themselves while it's raining. Okay, it's not my fault.
Yeah, turkeys
I
are
hate
idiots.
PETA. I hate the World Wilderness Federation. I hate all them. All them people need to go.
If
I'm
turkeys
done.
actually grew and became the dominant species and grew their brains out to where they could be functioning society, do you think they would not be hunting lower life forms like what could be humans in this fucking world?
According
Yes,
to the
they would.
community, no.
Yes, they
According to-
would. Any fucking species would.
Yeah, but
Turkeys eat mice, lizards, frogs, and just about anything they can fit in their mouth. That sounds like
Yeah,
Dermy.
exactly.
I was gonna say,
and they're extremely violent. They are extremely violent. They will fucking attack the shit out of you. I've been attacked by wild turkeys multiple fucking times.
Dude, I saw the episode of Rick and Morty. Yeah, they're fucking violent. They try to take
They are
over America.
violent. Yeah. Wild
I love the-
turkey.
I love
it's
the
open
community
season
notes.
on the eastern
Bring
shore.
up the thing.
You see a wild turkey, they like strangle
God,
that
Cloud.
jump.
Uh-huh.
They
Yeah.
go for it. I'm with
They
it.
are
PETA's all about
aggressive.
protecting animals until they fuck them in the ass. Then it's okay.
Yeah, you. Oh,
Pleepus. PETA means
See,
What state is that? What state is that?
It's South Park.
Oh my God, Cloud, you found another one of these. I've seen a version of this where it was a British
Oh, no.
girl who
No.
who was really big into
It's from Cloud.
it.
Oh,
Hey, these are
God,
actually kind of funny. I've seen one of these because it's an Omegle thing where it was a British girl who really loved Kermit. And what
Oh
happened is
yeah, I saw
hilarious.
that one.
What you doing on Omegle?
Honestly, I want new people to talk to that are not going to show me their you know what's.
Oh, well, you found one. You know what I'm saying? I'm Kermit the Frog.
Oh, I've seen these.
I'm the best guy to talk to.
Oh. Kermit!
Yeah,
No.
yeah. 100%.
No.
Biggest one you're going to see on here today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what you doing?
That is not Jim Henson.
No, it's not. I've seen
Of
one
course
where
not.
it was
Jim Henson died. They need voice actors now.
Look at Guyvermectin.
What is he saying?
Pickle.
yo, what?
Well, that was a
I've-
cucumber.
I've seen one where
Wait.
it was this thin little British girl who like they match and everything. She looks up and goes like, "Oh my God, it's Kermit!" And she's like this huge fan of Kermit. And the moment he pulls up the cucumber, you see it in her eyes that her spirit just died a little
Oh,
bit.
that was
Childhood is
no,
gone.
that was
Yes.
that last video. As soon as like he brings up the cucumber, her
Oh.
spirit dies, and she's like,
Her spirit dies here, but that the
Kermit.
other one I'm talking about, like you see it all happen like in an
Hold on a
instant,
second.
like everything about the situation.
Yo.
Dies. She goes like,
The joint that
What'd you
gets me
say?
is that he looks down at the same time when he's bringing the joint up, and it's doing it so nonchalantly, like this is just what he does.
No. Now
I
I'm
was just like,
I don't want to see this, but it would have been funny as shit if after he brought the fucking cucumber up, if she went, "Oh really?" and pulls hers up.
Oh, you think that's not the biggest one on here? I'll prove you wrong.
What, like Big Mike?
Like Big Mike. Hey, Blue Cord Devil, thank you for being here, buddy. Take care. Have a great night.
Thank you, Blue Cord Devil. We're about to end the YouTube side, but had one other thing I wanted to show. And you know what? I'll show that over on the Rumble side, and then we'll also talk about the Boogie thing if anybody wants to stick around. But before we do, Dre, do you want to pimp out your comic one last time while you're thinking about Kermit the Frog's dick?
Yeah, my voice is gone now. But yeah, so plenty of time left to help support. Oh my God, I've got no voice. There's plenty of time left to support my graphic novel, Trouble the Rhythm Within. It's a labor of love for all those that aren't familiar with my work. Definitely check it out. I would love to have your support. The funding goes strictly just to the printing. The book is done. This is just about the printing and getting it to everybody. That's exactly what the whole thing is. And it's a whole lot of fun. It's an action adventure musical. If you love old school comics, if you love X-Men, Spider-Man, all those great comics before they were ruined, this is the type of book that you would really like and love. I would really appreciate everybody's love and support as I try to bring this to as many people as possible. And it's really good. Really good perks. Got digital perks, prints that have signs. If you're into the musical pack, I'm producing an album for this. And all of that is going to be available throughout the different tiers of this Indiegogo. I'm really excited to bring it to everybody. So I would love to have everybody's support if you can. And even if you can't support financially, definitely share it on social media and everywhere so I can spread this joint throughout the land, Ash Ketchum style. So I really do appreciate it. And thank you, Dermy, for allowing me to pimp myself out here every time I come on here. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're more than welcome, buddy. You can pimp yourself out any day of the week you want. You name it, you can pimp yourself out. But I think
you can find him on the corner in this town every day.
Yeah. I'm on 16th Street, mate. No question. Showing all leg.
We did just pimp out Dre's thing, and I do want to bring this up because Shock wasn't here when we did this the first time. We are gonna fuck you stupid StreamYard, Scott. Go help out Shock's little doggy too.
Yes.
Yep. We all love animals here. I have like 5 of them, and I love them all. And if anything happened to them, it would be sad. Shock, we pimped it out earlier while you weren't here, so come on. If you guys can help out a little bit, it'd be awesome. And Kratos said for me to send all of his stuff to this, so that's what I will be doing when I can figure that out. So, yay, that's going to be a fun time to figure out. But thank you, guys. Thank you for coming by. Let's do our YouTube outros, then we'll hop on over to Rumble. But Cloud.
Yes.
Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter making memes, especially ones for Dermy. And also on Tuesdays, you can find me back here for Late Night Mayhem.
That's right, Late Night Mayhem every Tuesday. Come check it out. Adam the Renaissance Nerd, I guess pimp your stuff.
Oh, fuck you, Dermy. Hi, I am Adam the Renaissance Nerd. YouTube channel, the same name. You can find me there doing takes, reviews, streams of all kinds. Tomorrow night it's Saturday, which means it's Saturday Night Drive-In. Myself and Jed the Hollywood Scholar, we're doing The Saint tomorrow night. Val Kilmer, Elizabeth Shue. It's a good one. Still relevant. Then Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, you can find myself and Dre and a few others. 2 p.m. Eastern on my channel, The Round Table. We have our Sunday privilege, the box office roundup of all the glorious failures going on, amongst other things. Then right after that, you can find myself, Devil Alf, Ryan from Legion News, Samly Infamous, and our guest this week on Star Trek Engage, Left Eye Ego. We're doing the Squire of Gothos, TOS episode 17. Should be a good time. Then we start the week all over again. Mondays, Mellow Mondays, 8:45 p.m. Eastern, where we chill out and talk about stuff if Dermy doesn't steal my goddamn content. Bitch. And then catch the rest of the week, game streams, take stuff like that. And once again, as always, fuck you, Dermy.
I'm going to gladly put you in a camp. But Adam Soldier Spirit,
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, thanks a lot. Again, I want to apologize. I wish I would have streamed on Thursday on Thanksgiving night. I apologize for that. That is normally our Knife Hands, where we're usually going to be talking politics. Oh my God, I make words. Politics and everything that's happening in the news and everything that's making us pissed off. That makes us whip out the knife hands. Of course, tomorrow night, Skinamax Saturday. Do not miss it. I think we have a guest. I think Nick 32 Flavors and Nick Wise, I think, might be on tomorrow. I can't remember. And also, it still upsets me. We weren't able to make this announcement, but there's a big announcement. It has not been locked in yet. It's going to be a fucking huge deal. Trust me, everyone here will lose it. They hear it. But it hasn't been locked in. I can't say what. We were going to announce it on Saturday on Veterans Day, my Veterans Day / birthday stream, which I appreciate the fuck out of everyone who came. That was a great show. But hopefully soon, fingers crossed, we can make this announcement of what's going to be coming up, hopefully in January. Other than that, also don't forget, keep your schedules open. Look forward to possibly in the fall of next year, Chrissy Mayer here at Lake of the Ozarks. We're going to try to get a Friday Night Tights meetup for the Midwest area out here. Hopefully I can wrangle Drunk 3PO to come out too if he's going to do his Silver Dollar City event on that day. So again, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Dermot, for having me as always. And yeah, see y'all next time.
Good to know, Adam. You're a wonderful dude. Static, you ready to follow up that?
Yeah. So you can catch me on my channel, Static2020. Tomorrow, I'm interviewing Samuel the Infamous. We're going to do a little bit of his background and talk about faith. And he is very interesting. I guess you call him religious beliefs. He's a self-proclaimed polytheist, I believe. And yeah, we've just had some interesting conversations, and I think that'd be fun to do on a stream. So that's tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And then I have my show on Thursdays at 5:30 Pacific time called The Weekend Pregame, where we just talk about random stuff, and it gets a little political as well.
And Cash, we will definitely carpool to the thing that is definitely possibly most likely happening next year. Wait for announcements.
Dude, Cash, again, me, I know I've said this a few times, me being the one took that infamous picture of you, the smoking man, I would love so much for you to be here for a meetup here at Lake of the Ozarks, dude. That'd be great.
He's just in Kansas City, so.
I did not know that. No shit.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. All right, cool.
Dre! Where can the people find you? Dre. Black man.
It's the way
you
said it, dude. It's the
Sell
way
your
you
shit,
said
man.
He already said it. Shut up. I'm retarded. Listen.
You haven't even had that much to drink, you retard.
I'm just retarded. Get it through your head. I'm a fucking retard. I didn't realize he pimped out everything else. You know, his YouTube channel and everything like that.
We already know that.
You see how quiet he is. He's like, I realize now I'm not allowed to say anything more. I've given my allotted number of words.
He doesn't. I don't have any word cap on the black man. Okay, the black man can speak as much as he wants.
Pulling the black man down.
Well then,
shame.
See, you've been fired. You're fired now.
Dre, get in the back.
Never allowed back on.
It's too late for me. You know what? Dre, where's the bus?
There you go. You can sit next to the Jew in the back.
Oh, you're at the back of the bus.
The black man and the Jew at the back of the bus. Fucking
he got demoted. This is where you belong. Drake just got demoted. This is where you will be from now on.
Put an ice pick through your ear.
You wish you could even reach my ear. But, okay, Alf. Where can the people find you?
Hey, you guys can find me on Twitter. You can find me on YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Kick. I've been working mostly on my YouTube and my Rumble lately, but when you can't find me here, I'm on Vets Talking on Saturday nights, on Star Trek Engage on Sunday afternoons and Sunday evenings. Well, not evenings, late night. I do a game stream that I stream on my channel and on Vets Talking. This week, I think we're going to do some Sea of Thieves, but we'll see. Also, I got screwed by YouTube. I streamed the Alex Jones a video game, and I got hit.
Yeah, hit how? Did you get an actual community strike?
It was a community strike, but it was since it was my first one, it was a warning. I trumpeted it on Twitter, and the YouTube YouTube channel actually responded, and I gave them the link. They said they're going to look at it, and I told them it's a video game. It's basically a parody. Well, you just get over it, basically. But
yeah, I'm concerned. So mine is every live stream I do is unlisted.
I'm
wondering if I should either take it down or make it private.
Honestly, if I were you, I'd take it down. But that's
don't take anything. Don't delete anything.
But they want me to do additional training, and I'm refusing to do it. So
if you ever have a video that gets struck for anything, never delete it, just private it.
I posted it's still up on Rumble, it's still up on Twitch and Kick, so go there if you want to watch it.
I gotta say that is kind of bullshit that they're going around doing that.
And it's funny is Twitch hasn't done a thing about it, and Twitch has struck people for controversial content in the past.
They did the exact same thing to Project Egg Roll.
Yep, and, they messaged me on in a tweet, but yeah, same thing, and other people getting hit too. So it's not just me and them; it's multiple people. So
I don't think they want you playing the game, which is fucking retarded. But
yeah, they want to censor and keep Alex Jones from getting money. That's really what it is.
Hey, it's an hour-long game for 1776.
And I don't even have 250 followers, and they're hitting me. What reach do I have? Honestly,
that's why it's questionable. That's why it shows that it's the game itself that they're pissed off that people are even touching. Because not only you're not monetized, Project Egg Roll isn't monetized. No, they don't have enough following on YouTube to get monetized and stuff. Yeah. So the fact that they're getting hit shows that it is the game itself that they're manually going around doing.
It's also going into election season, so that's what they're worried about.
Yep.
So, well, I hope you get that sorted out, Alf. I love you, buddy. Yeah. We'll get you a humanoid cat girl here soon. Don't worry.
I got 236 subscribers on YouTube, about 27 on Rumble. So if anyone wants to jump out there and give me a subscriber or subscribe and a follow,
hey,
appreciate it.
Links to everybody's stuff is down in the description below, including Adam. Okay, it's all down there. I should remove Adam's stuff, but Jewish Adam, not Soldier Adam.
Skin you alive and smoke you over a hot fire, so burning it's blue.
Sounds like you're becoming the cannibal now.
No, then I'm going to feed you to the dogs.
Adam's recipe for smoked ass.
Speaking of smoked ass, Devil Made Me Do It. Where can the people find you?
You can find me at Beelzehub here on YouTube, and check out Beelzepub here in about a little less than 2 hours. We're doing ladies' night. We got a bunch of the girls coming over and hanging out. And check out Get Ranked on Sunday. We're doing X-Men. So
what girls?
Hello? Yeah, I'll bet fucking Gal's gonna show up, isn't she?
No, I didn't want to invite her because I knew she was doing her stuff, and I didn't want to put her on the spot.
Hey,
but
Gal.
no, we have Cora Murata, we have Jessica Reloaded, we have Anna Gameland, and we have Melee K. So.
Hey, Gal, would you be willing to go on his show? I don't care if you're going hunting tomorrow. Would you go on a show just for 5 seconds? Just to do it because it sounds funny.
She's like, nope.
Devil, just send her the link. I want her to go on because I find it funny. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you all again. Links for everything are down in the description below, including Treble, including all the stuff. It would be wonderful if you guys can go out there and actually help out and stuff. Videos will be coming back as of Monday and stuff. We'll see what happens. And yeah, thank you again. And off to Rumble Land. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, later.